and welcome to Whose Line Is It Anyway in America. Now, even in New York, we managed to record some games which we weren't able to cram into the regular shows, because they're either too British, too American, or too difficult for the producer to understand at the first time of watching. So here's a selection of some of the bits which didn't quite get away. The first game is called Authors. This is for all four contestants who'd like to come down. What they're going to do is they're make up a story suggested by somebody here in the studio audience, but each of them is going to use the style of a favourite author to do their segment of the tale. So, Greg, which author have you gone for?
Zane Grey.
Oh, like he does westerns, cowboys?
American cowboy author.
Oh, jolly good. OK, then, so George.
I've selected the various authors of the Bible.
The Bible, oh. Well, I think there's only one author of the Bible, but it's a good book. Oh, well, the good book. Now, Ryan.
Tony Esposito, who writes for the National Geographic.
Oh, well, who doesn't? And Mike McShane, who have you gone for?
An American greeting cards author.
Oh, right. All right, so high up on the intellectual scale there. Now, what was it? Can somebody suggest the title for this story? No, you can't. That's a shame. Somebody around here.
3 Men and a Duck.
3 Men and a Duck. Oh, dear. Well, I'm a bit worried about the rhyme scheme we'll be aiming at towards the end of the story with Mike, but there it is. I suppose luck is the obvious one to go for. Now, so 3 Men and a Duck, starting with you, Greg.
Okay. Arizona Slim rode side saddle, because he was that way. He went across the mesa galloping on his enormous duck, Quackster. He saw some Indians in the distance. Quackster, ho boy, said Quackster. Look in the distance, Indians, I think.
And they prayed unto the Lord, bring us more ducks. And more. And so one duck begat another, which begat another, which begat another. And soon...
But they weren't any ducks. They were the lost ducks of the Inca civilization. They would worship wax figures of Jose Ferrer and bathe in the fat of the mighty anaconda.
To a very special waterfowl. You've been my friend, you've been my duck, for everyone to see. You've been even quite biblical, from Genesis to Deuteronomy. But all in all, you've been a friend, and most of all, a duck. So bend over and show me what you have, for there's a lot to pluck.
That's okay. Okay, come on down. Josie, do one now. Anyone a suggestion of style? Well, hang on. Don't all join it. Okay, do country, okay? Right, take it away. Josie Lawrence, thinking about a refrigerator and style of country. Well suggested around there. Okay. Where you go?
If you're feeling hot and tired and you start to wear a frown, then step inside me, baby, I'm your Frigidaire, and I'll sure cool you down. Oh, baby, I love you so, you're the one that I adore. But if you step inside this Frigidaire, baby, then you won't get out no more. Baby, I love you, don't you see? Yes, baby, I'll spell out the word I see.
Very good. Righty-ho. Okay, now we come to the news report, and this is going to feature Greg as the anchorman at TV studio, with Mike as the expert in the studio, whereas George will be a reporter out in the field, which is over there, and Ryan will be playing all the characters that he bumps into. This is a news report program, but it won't be about the news as such. It'll be more like a fairy tale or something like that, or a nursery rhyme. You haven't got a favourite they'd like to... Little Bo Peep. Have we done Little Bo Peep? Jack and Jill, I know we haven't done, so let's go with Jack and Jill. Jack and Jill, excuse me, when the news report music comes in, that's when the program will begin. Here it comes now.
Good evening. And welcome to Bunk Copy, the show where we dig beneath the news for the tepid dirt underneath. Jack and Jill went up the hill to fetch a pail of water. That's the story here today. Kids, water, it's tragic and it happens. We have with us the expert, Dr. Omar Hamster Cheeks. Doctor?
Hello.
These are just one of the many innocent children that have fallen prey to the hill climbing, the water dipping, the crown falling. It's an ugly thing, and it's been happening all over Europe as
You're
well as
absolutely
America.
right, Doctor. We have George McGrath out in the field now with the keeper of the well.
Thank you, Greg. I'm right here with the keeper of the well, George McGrath Ruiz. Hello, keeper of the well. What the hell's going on here?
I don't know. You know, people are always coming up the hill. Why can't they go to water in the valley? You know what? The hill, it doesn't run downhill. You know, all the water's on the hill there. What the hell's going on? Jack is always up with Jill. They're running after each other with frowns on their faces. I don't know what the hell's going on. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, we've got an irate well keeper here, Greg. Back to you in the studio.
Thank you, George McGrath Ruiz. Broken crowns and girls. Is it a problem?
It's a male phobia that once the crown is broken, that soon the woman will come tumbling after. That's often how it's perceived.
Let's see. We have to go back out to the field with George McGrath Ruiz. He's with Skippy, Jill's cousin.
Yes, we tried to get a hold of somebody more pertinent to the story, but Skippy's the only one around. Skippy, did you get to see any of this?
No, I actually didn't. You know, I know the fascination Jill has with water, though. You know, I mean, when we were kids, she was always retaining it, you know, so going up the hill, I don't think it's a big thing, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, Skippy didn't see a thing. Back to you, Greg.
Thanks so much, George. Any final comments on women tumbling after?
I think that it's important for men to understand that tumbling after is very important, but the rest of the relationship may pale by comparison.
Thanks so much. We'll be back next week on Bunk Copy. Tune in then when we do Tomatoes, the scandal underneath the vine.
Let's do another game. It's called Helping Hands. This is from Mike. I'll be acting this with Ryan. If you'd like to come down, you two. But to save Ryan too much trouble, he doesn't have to use his own hands. But Colin will be providing the hands. You'd like to insert your hands in the appropriate place. That's it. So acting with those hands, Mike, you have to pretend you're going to see a fortune teller, and you come across this beast of two backs.
Arcana, Mystic Master of the Orient?
Hello, just a moment. Just a moment.
Does that mean you're in like Congress or some spiritual realm of the other ether or something?
I was in a trance. I was in a land far, far away. But hello, I'm sorry, I am Rakal.
Uh-huh.
Oh, I see things myself. I feel in your hands a perspiration. You have run here today,
my
have you
money
not?
clip in there. Where the hell is it?
Oh, your money click, I have no idea what it could be.
That was your fee anyway. Go ahead, tell me my fortune.
I see many things, my friend. Far off in the distance, I see a plane. A plane not unlike a 747.
Yes, that means I'll be going on a journey, right?
Yes.
I'll be going on a journey.
Yes, you will be going to... But first, let me read your mind. A woman, a big-breasted woman, has left you recently.
Yes.
She has run away.
Yes.
She had long flowing hair.
Yes.
And she liked to box. She loved to box, but not any boxer. She liked to box with one hand.
Grandmother!
Your grandmother.
Yes.
She's coming to me now. She hasn't taken over my body.
No. Grandma.
I feel awesome. My grandchild, my big puffy cheek grandchild. I see many things in store for you. Many things.
Where did you hide the money, you old trout?
The money. I put the money in a place where you'll never find it.
Great help. That's why I killed you in the first place.
Okay, let's end there. Thank you very much. Thank you. Very good. Okay, right. Now we go to a game called World's Worst. This is for all four contestants. I'd like to come down to the world's worst step, and they have to think up examples of the world's worst person to sit next to you in a cinema or a movie house. So just as you think of them, I'll buzz you when I've got the idea.
Yeah, it's a shame I have to bring my own Limburger.
Oh, watch this scene. This is where he kills her. He's going to kill her now. Yes.
Nothing like a fine movie and a good barbecue.
I'm sorry, I just got out. There was an explosion at the glue factory.
You know, we saw the same movie for years when I was in jail.
Could I have your popcorn bucket, please?
You don't mind if I bring my totem pole, do you?
Help yourself to some more popcorn.
Okay, that'll do. That's Ryan's problem is he's obsessed with something. He really loves something. What do you think that would be? With what? What? Men? Men. You're obsessed with men. Okay. Well, let's hope we have something broadcastable out of this. So, where you go.
Go ahead, you can tell me.
I hate women. They always think they're the bosses. It's their fault. Having no penises are their losses. I like guys. Big, strong men. Sometimes I go to bed with 8 or 9 or 10. Oh, doctor, help me. Oh, help me. Help me straighten out. Ha, 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 ha.
It's not a problem loving men.
I feel it is. I don't know what's wrong with me.
But then again, if you're not happy, that's what's important.
Oh, that's the thing I'm talking about right here. I'm not happy at all, is what I'm saying.
If you want to get off men and you want to lose that kick, I've got some aversion therapy that really, really will stick. If you feel that you're overwhelmed, then date Jesse Helms.
Yeah, that'll work. Jesse Helms.
Okay, right, really good. Very well done. Okay. Welcome back, and I must just score that last game. There, I've done it. Now we do a game called Expert. In this game, Greg is going to be interviewing Ryan. So if you'd like to get the stools ready. Greg's just been interviewing Ryan, but Ryan, it turns out, is an expert on something or other. What do you think? Some music. What was that?
Alligators.
Aerobics. Okay, aerobics. Guess what? On aerobics. Okay. Take it away. Interviewing now.
Good evening. I'm Dirk Anderson,
Hello.
Clive's younger,
Hello.
cuter brother.
Hello.
I have with me here an expert on aerobics. Your name, sir?
My name is Dexter Manlyish.
That is correct. Dexter Manlish. Aerobics, it's sweeping the nation. What are aerobics exactly?
Aerobics are an exertion of the body in the form of an exercise, up and down, right and left. It's good for the cardiovascular system is what it's good for.
Well,
and it can be
reminds-
done by men or women, I should point out.
Ah. Is it important to do aerobics with someone else, or can you just do it by yourself and have a nifty good time?
Well, it makes it more fun if you're with someone else. But you know, aerobics can be done anywhere. It can be done in a field, on a plane, perhaps, in the trunk of a car. It doesn't really matter, as long as you have enough room to move.
That's interesting. Now, who do you think, what is your particular program? I was reading your book beforehand, and I noticed that you had a thing where you jump over hurdles and then small animals come running at you. How does that enter?
It's a run away from the animal aerobic thing, is what it is. We went to the much smaller animals because a lot of our aerobics people weren't making it away from the lions and that sort of thing, so we were losing a lot of instructors that way. But we have field mice, things like that, that run around and just cause havoc.
Now, you have a new video out. It's called Get Away from Those Hamsters. And I was wondering, could you demonstrate one of the short exercises here just in your seat for us? Something
Surely
the
I
kids might
could.
do at home?
It'd make it much better if I had someone to play the hamster for me. I don't know
All
what
right.
you-
I guess I'll play the hamster.
All right. So what we do, we start off first with a quick breathing exercise.
Okay.
That's all there is to that. Okay, now what we do, it's a wide stretching motion. So chase me like a hamster and I'll show you what I mean.
I can't. I feel like I'm on a wheel. I'm not really getting anywhere.
Precisely. You see what I mean? But that doesn't matter because it's all part of aerobics.
Fabulous.
Okay, thank you very much. Let's end that there. I think we all learned a lot there. Though I'm not quite sure what. Now let's do a game called Party Quirks. This is going to feature Ryan Stiles as the host of a party, and all the others are guests arriving at the party. Each of them has been allocated a strange way of behaving, or quirk, as suggested by the studio audience. Ryan is already ready down, getting the party on the go. And the others, if you'd like to come in the order George, Mike, then Greg, I'll bring you in with a doorbell noise, with my doorbell. And is the party on full swing?
Hi. Oh, boy, I'm glad you're here. You know, my car's been, the battery's dead. Would you mind? Thanks, Frank. That's awful kind of you. Welcome back, you know, anytime. Anytime. You on your way here? Oh, excuse me. Come on in.
Oh, I am hungry.
Are you?
Yeah.
Have something to eat. Watch the zombie.
Okay, thank
Watch
you.
the zombie. Ooh. Or zombie-ish type person is what I meant to say.
Well, I think you're nearly there on that one. What's he doing? What's he doing?
He's just walking around kind of...
He's sleepwalking, yes, come
Sleepwalker
on,
is what he
yeah,
is, Michael.
sleepwalking.
Help yourself to
Couldn't
the
have made it more
food.
obvious.
Yeah,
No.
Have you seen this?
I've seen that. Is that Get Away from Those Hamsters?
Yes, let's get away from those hamsters.
Listen, there's nothing on the table that's really thrilling me. I was wondering if I could whip something up in your kitchen.
You want to slaughter a pig or something like
Oh,
that?
no. I like long pig.
Oh, long pig.
Oh, I think somebody's at
Might
the
be
door.
long pig now. Hang on, we'll see. Hi.
Yuckster, Rita Labate, MBA, who's an underachiever, goes to party a friend. All around, crudités, canapés, and hors d'oeuvres.
You
Get
bet.
them while they're hot.
And wieners as well. Would you like one?
Wieners, the
Do you
Pope's
have any
got a
lady
wiener.
fingers?
Read all about it.
Look,
Can I take a look
we
at
don't
this?
need any newsboys here, okay? Maybe
Newsboy,
you can just leave the
newsman,
party.
very good, yes.
Leave your party on the way out.
Okay,
if you don't
well,
mind.
Ryan,
one gets on Mike.
You and I have been friends for a long time.
I know we have, I know.
And there's something that I've never told you. I was wondering, would you mind... Hey!
My God! You're a damn cannibal.
Yes, we got
I just want to be respected.
Well, that's it. We switched his particular problem, I think. But now, Jim, we have something that he's obsessed by or he's really in love with. What was that, Brown? James Brown. All right, you... I don't... I'm a stranger around here. James Brown could just be a local character for all I know. So okay, so you're obsessed with, you're in love with James Brown. Take it away.
Ow!
I've got something bothering me. It consumes me wholly. I got something inside of me, you know. I'm just nuts about the Godfather soul. You understand my problem? Or do I have to say more?
No, you said enough, boy. Well, it's obvious that your parents, well, they take all the blame.
No, my mother don't.
'Cause it seems you're in love with that wonderful man called James. We'll treat you so mean, so come on, get the plaque sex machine.
Okay, very good, yeah. Okay, now we come to film dubbing, and this is for George and Ryan. If you'd like to come down, where you can see the monitor, and here we have a bit of film from which the original soundtrack has been removed, and you have to give it a new soundtrack. And if you incorporate a story, you're two people arguing over the greatest song of all time, and lip-sync that with the film, if you can, as it comes up any second now.
You're crazy. It's Ice Ice Baby.
Ice, baby. I've been working on the railroad. What the hell are you talking about?
Oh, come on. You just like that because we work on the railroad.
Hey, I'm talking here. Do you mind?
Yeah, I can talk at the same... Oh, hey, I was talking... Wait, now. Hey, now I'm talking. It's the way we were. I changed my mind.
Get your hand off that. You're not making juice here. No orange juice for you, my friend.
Okay, sure, don't kill me.
I'll kill you and I'll throw you out the train and I'll shave.
Oh, hello, Dolly. All right, hello, Dolly.
It's not. Oh, hello,
no,
Dolly.
no,
Huh?
you
What kind
are
of crack
mean.
is that, huh? It's not Hello, Dolly. It's a Madonna song. What is it? You know the one.
Oh, yeah.
Hey,
Get
off me. Hey, get off me. It's like a virgin. It's like a virgin. You know it as well as I do.
Well done, yes, very good, very good. Now we come to a game called Props, and the teams divide into two pairs for this. First of all, I'd like to call on down Josie and Chris, and what you've got to do is come up with as many different ways of using this item as you can. All right? While the other pairing of Ryan and Jim, you've got to come up with that. Okay. So I'll buzz between the two pairings, just as you think of different ways of using these items. Starting with you, Christopher and Josie. Away you go.
I think I've got it, sir. A collar for 5 dogs.
You have a table for Mr. Rooster?
Yes, it's right this way.
And this is the insignium for doll Olympians.
This is all that is left of their flag.
I've come to confer about my mouse brace.
And this is a cow from Chernobyl.
Hello, it is me, the metallic flyman.
Trardol, is that what you're trying to say?
Oh dear, I've lost the baby.
Was my friend just here ordering a table?
That was something else again, and let's do something else entirely. And we do a game called the Rap, so if you'd like to all come down, all 4 contestants are going to make up a song in a rap form on the spot and make it up about somebody's hobby here in the studio. What was that one? Oh, come on, any sensible hobbies? Mexican bean jump. What was that? Whoa, 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 whoa. Stamp collecting. We've finally got to a rather dull suggestion, and that's no insult. I mean, it's better than Mexican bean climbing, or whatever that one was. Murder and vampirism we had there. Okay, so it's, okay, we'll do a stamp collecting rap. And we're starting with Mike. Starting with Mike, if that's what you're asking there. Starting with Mike, and it's the stamp collecting rap when the drummer joins us. Oh.
Formality, it gets me, you kick their stamps. I like them to lick, they're tasty. When I put them on the page, I know it's a hobby, but let me have my age, they're good. And I got the original, the best. The one and only original, the Babe Ruth. That's upside down when he's swinging the bat, and he looks like a clown. Lick it.
I like the stamps, I like them all. I'd like to see the Pope. I'd lick that thing and stick it right on that big white envelope. Any kind of stamp, oh, any kind of stamp, or any kind of stamp you've seen. My favorite is when I get to bear a big lick on the Queen. Let me hear you now.
I like the stamps, steam them off a letter. Soon as I got them, then I feel better. I put them in a book and I give them a look. And then I find that I need to cook. And it seems to me that it's always surprising. The price of my stamps keep on rising,
Go villain, cause I dig philately. I'm at home getting it on with Natalie. It's okay if the stamps are thin, cause you know when I lick them, they go right in. I may be white, but that's alright, cause I be licking stamps all through the night.
Okay, very good, yes, okay.